Welcome to the lecture series of control systems. Myself, Dr. Sandeep Garg, Associate Professor, Electronics and Communication, Oriental College of Technology, Bhopal. Today, I am going to discuss about controllability and observability of the system. First of all, we will see state space analysis of the control systems. In a state space approach, we use the initial conditions of the system to analyze the system under various parameters. This state space approach enables us to remove the various shortcomings and drawbacks of the transfer function method that we have discussed previously to describe the control systems. Here, the state space tool can be used to design different types of systems like multiple input, multiple output systems, linear time invariant systems, and other different types of systems. Here, the state space method can be also be used to analyze different types of systems using the computers. Means we can increase the speed of the analysis using the state space approach. Here we can see this is the block diagram of a system in which RT is the input and a controller is used to actuate the actuator. Here we are using the sensors to sense the output of the system. The most important task of the controller is to provide an input to this system using these actuators. But if these actuators and sensors will not work properly, then in that case, the controllability and observability of the system is lost. Means the controllability and observability of the system will depend on the actuators and the sensors of the system. Now, why we are using the state space analysis? We have seen that the transfer function approach is only limited to the linear time invariant systems. And also the transfer function approach is defined only after we assume that the system has no initial conditions, means all the initial conditions of the system are assumed to be 0. Also it is used for single input, single output systems and can be applied to multiple input, multiple output systems. And the transfer function also does not provide information about the initial state of the system. So due to these drawbacks, we use state space approach that is easily feasible using the system. Controllability of the system. A system is said to be controllable if there exists an input x of t such that it will transfer the system from any initial state Si to any final state Sf within a given interval of time. Means the controllability gives the measure of control of the input over various states of the system. If the input of the system has control over all the states, then we say that the system is controllable. In case the design of the controller in the system will fail if the actuator that is used to provide the input to the system and the sensor that we use to measure the output of the system will not work properly. Means if these two devices will not work properly, then we say that the control over the system is lost. In that case, we say that the system is said to be uncontrollable. So both of these devices, actuators and sensors, must work properly so that the system will be controllable. Now, how to test whether a system is controllable or not? The controllability of the system can be identified by using the two state equations x dot is equals to ax plus bu, y is equals to cx plus bu. Here x dot is called the velocity vector and it is composed of the derivatives of the various state space variables like x1, x2. X is the state vector of order n cross 1 consisting of various state variables x1, x2. U is the input matrix m cross 1. Y is the output vector p cross 1. And A, B, C, D are the matrices of order n cross n, n cross m, p cross n and p cross n. This A, B, C, D matrices depends on the various state equations obtained after analyzing the system. Here we can observe that the controllability matrix of the system QC is equals to B is to AB is to A square B is to A up to A to the power n minus 1 B. Here this QC is called the controllability matrix of the system. Here this QC is of the order of n cross n. This QC determines whether the system is controllable or not. If the determinant of this QC is not equal to 0, means if it is non-singular, then we say that the system is controllable. And if the determinant of this QC is equals to 0, that means it is singular, then we say that the system is uncontrollable. So by the knowledge of these two state equations, we can determine the controllability of the system using this controllability matrix QC. Now, observability of the system means whether the system is observable or not. As I have defined previously, that if the output of the system is observable, means if system output is affected by all the state variables, then the system is said to be observable. So the observability of the system gives a measure of state of a system. Means if using the sensors the output of the system can be easily determined, then we say that the system is observable. And if we are not able to determine the state of the system using the output sensors, then we say that the system is unobservable. Now, how to test the observability of the system? Again, the observability of the system can be identified by the knowledge of the state equations. X dot is equals to ax plus bu and y is equals to cx plus dv, where a, b, c, d, as usual, these are the matrices of order n cross n, n cross m, p cross n and p cross n. Now, the observability matrix of the system is given by Q naught is equals to C transpose is to A transpose, C transpose is to A transpose square, C transpose up to A transpose to the power n minus 1 to the power into C transpose, where A transpose is the transpose matrix of A and C transpose the transpose matrix of C. Here, this Q naught is also a matrix of the order n cross n. It will define the observability of the system. Now, if this Q naught is not equal to 0, then we say that the system is observable. Means for the system to be observable, this determinant Q naught should not be equal to 0. That means the matrix should be non-singular. But if this determinant Q naught is equal to 0, means if the matrix is singular, then in that case the system will be unobservable. Thank you very much.